Hello, everybody. Okay, so I am coming to you live from my hotel room in Illinois. And so I told you guys that I was going to go live and talk to you guys about referrals. I'm doing a training for my agency, but I'm doing a training here called Trustworthy Selling. So I'm learning so much, and I plan to deliver to you everything that I learned. So I know that you probably will watch the replay simply because I didn't plan. I did tell you guys that I was going to be going on today, but I did not tell you when. So I'm going to tell you now because right now it is set. I don't know what time it is because I'm on Central Standard Time and I'm not used to it. So maybe it's 7:22. I don't know. Whatever. Wait, what time is it? No, it's 6:22. 7:22 Eastern Standard Time, 6:22 Central Standard Time. So okay, I'm sorry about that. Woo! I don't even know what y'all heard. So my intention was to come on here and talk to you guys about referrals. But I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of other things to help you with the psychology of selling. And then I think that as we discuss it and we go through it, you can really see how you can really apply it to your business. Okay. So I hope you can hear me good. Hi, Sharon. Okay. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about. So the one thing that they taught us in class is that there are 6 emotional drivers, that cause people to purchase with you. So there's the need for certainty, okay? The need for variety, the need for significance, the need for connection, the need for growth, and the need for contribution. So when you think of those things, when you think of people like being a part of something, and they like feeling special, and they like to be in the know, and so when you think about like how when I was talking to you guys about selling, meaning salesig, which means to serve, and how when we are selling something, we are looking at what's the need, how are we going to help somebody reach their goal? Remember those things? So same type of concept. So just know that when people are making sales decisions, they're emotional decisions. So I definitely wanted to tell you guys about that. Hold on. Let me look at. I made notes, y'all. They're all over the place. So one of the things, reasons that people are not prospecting. So hold on. I thought I marked this statistic, but let me see if I can find it. This is one of them, not being prepared. Okay, so 3 reasons that people fail with prospecting. Number 1, they simply don't ask. And what they found in studies, when they go back and they talk to our clients, that 72% of people say, had they just asked me, I would have did it. I would have bought that thing from her if she had just asked me. That's crazy. And so what I plan on doing for my personal self, I'm going to try to track all of the times that I don't ask for referrals. Because then I'm going to try to keep, because sometimes you just don't do it. Like I'm guilty of it as well. Sometimes you just don't do it. But we simply don't ask. The other one that they said, the number 2 reason for prospecting failure is that there is a lack of belief. I hear that a lot from some of you when you talk to me about how I'm not confident if a product is going to go out of stock. And sometimes it's a lack of belief in yourself. I talk to some of you and they say, you know what? I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident, to go and talk to people yet. I don't feel like I'm ready. Or some of you are working on your skin and it's like, I don't feel comfortable talking to people about skin care stuff while my skin is not where I want it to be, and all of those things. And then there's a lack of preparation. So some of the best practices that we can do is we can develop some really good strategies for our target market, and also for networking. And I was thinking, how many times do we go to networking events and they suck? Like you don't get anything from them. And oh my gosh, I have something for you here in a second that I believe is going to work really, really good for us. Okay, so something else that I learned about is something called herding, the principle of herding. And what herding means is that we assume something is good based on the behavior of others, and we tend to follow suit. That's the basis of referrals. Is that not the basis for everything? Think of people who will go and join X company because they feel like that's where everybody is going. Herding. It's called herding. Something else I learned is we got to learn to start asking different questions. So like, for example, a lot of times we'll say, when it comes to referrals, we'll say, hey, who do you know that could use some, good skincare? Who do you know that, or doesn't want to have wrinkles or whatever the case is, right? So what we can try to do is we can try to use pinpointing, to use some different kinds of questions to get some referrals. Like, so for example, do you know anybody that just had a baby? A new mommy would be great for our business, a little part-time money. Who do you know that owns who do you know that's single and doesn't have any kids? This is a great tax benefit. Who do you know that works in corporate? They have to be concerned about their image, for example. So just changing those questions than the traditional ones that we typically come up with, So I'm going to try to come up with some more. Okay, so I can't even go through everything, y'all. I can't even go. Oh, yes, I did mark it. I love these statistics. 6, you're going to love these. 6 in 10 Generation Yers say that it's important that professionals be recommended by their parents, who are often the baby boomers and others. So when you meet a client and they're the baby boomer, ask them to recommend you to those generational Yers in their family. That is a perfect fit, because if grandma said it, if auntie said it, then it has to be the law. This was something else that I learned. Referrals are the #1 recommended prospecting method, followed by direct mail, web email. So what you want to do is we want to get people to start talking to us. Now listen, something else I learned too. Just because somebody is a client of yours doesn't mean that they're an advocate. So you want to find the people who are advocates. Don't necessarily think just because they're a client that they won't be an advocate for you. Okay, so, and then what do referrals do for us? They give us instant credibility. So we definitely want to start utilizing the people that we know, because we miss out on so many other people because we'll sell somebody something that's in love with something and we don't ask them to tell us about people that they know. Well, I don't know if we don't feel comfortable about it. I don't know what it is. So go back out and reach out to the people who support you, who have purchased from you, and let's pinpoint with them. We want to get them to introduce us to some people that we don't know. They know people that we don't know. Think about it. Even the people who don't have a lot of people on their Facebook, they might have about 200 people on their Facebook. So that's 250 is about the average. Some people have thousands and things of that sort, but about 250 is about the average. So think about all of those people, the people who are your advocates, the people who buy from you, who do they know? And let's go get some referrals. Now, the networking. I wasn't even going to talk about this tonight, but I am. So let's say you are going to a networking event. There are 4 questions that I want you to write down, and I want you to write them down, and I want you to think about these things. And the next time that you go, so you know how we talk about the traditional elevator pitch, the elevator pitch, and we talk about we talk about the elevator pitch, and we talk about what else do we call it? Commercial, your 30-second commercial. That's not easy for people. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to practice this. Number one, write down, or no, the number one question. Who are you and what do you do? Who are you and what do you do? I'll write these down too. Number two, why do people, wait a minute, I have a computer. Let me go to myself. Okay, so okay, here we go. So number one, who are you and what do you do? Okay, so write that down. I am a beauty consultant, whatever you say about yourself. Number two, why? Oh gosh, did I leave the video? Oh Lord. Oh, there I am. Okay, number two, why do people buy your products and services? Okay, so why do people buy your products and services? Number three, what makes you different in terms of how you do it? And then number four, where do we go from here? Okay. This is why this is so huge. I just wanted to do that. So okay. Number one, who are you? You know, I help people. I serve women. Whatever it is that you want to say, let it be natural. Let it be you. Let it be you. And some of you are image. So you're going to talk more about image and color analysis. Some of you are certified in that, and you need to start talking about that. You have no idea that we are really missing a boat on getting more clients in that area. So whatever. Who are you? What do you do? Number two, why do people buy your products and services? Think about all of the reasons that people buy what it is that we offer. Number three, what makes you different in terms of how you do it? What separates us? Number one, we take people, we put them in the right colors based on their hair and their skin and their eyes. Those of you who are alliance people. But that's what we do. We make sure that people have the perfect stuff for them. We have a brand that's sold in over 30 countries worldwide. So when you have a brand that's sold in over 30 countries worldwide, your skincare is on a different level than anything that you can get at the regular store, for example. That's something that makes us different. Four Seasons makes us different. That fact makes us different. The Gail Heyman brand, Hey Paris, that makes us different. Think about all of the things that you feel makes you different. We have Floyd Roberts. With Floyd Roberts, we can place women of color into skincare and makeup that is designed for them. That is a market that a lot of women of color feel like they're missed on. And we have Flory, we have foundation that can match anybody. Come on, we are different. And where do we go from there? Here. So when you're at these networking events, never leave a person without a call to action. Okay? You know? Well, you always want, well, I'd like the opportunity to, to get with you for 15, 20 minutes to show you why I'm different, how my things work, how I can match you, whatever the case is, based on whatever it is that you said to them before with questions 1, 2, and 3. So then, let me tell you. So then let's say you get hit with the whole, well, are you like Mary Kay? I've had one of those Mary Kay parties and I didn't like it. And this is what you can tell them. Listen, worst case scenario, we get together for 20 minutes, we walk away as friends. Fair enough? Fair enough is what they call a power phrase. And power phrases are, they're designed to influence people by driving their emotions. And they're tested and they're tried and they're true and they work. Another power phrase, fair enough, sounds good. So you tell people, worst case scenario, you and I are just going to be friends. Worst case scenario, fair enough? And then be quiet. Okay. I think that's it. Like, I was supposed to talk about froze, but I couldn't miss the fact that for those of you who have said, I'm not going to any more networking events, I want you to go try again. Use those, write down those, take those 3-4 questions, write down your answers, right? And after you write down your answers, you master it, let it be yourself. Practice that. I met with somebody before, they can never get my color right. I met with somebody before, they can never get the right products right for me. Listen, all I'm asking is for you to give me a try. Worst case scenario, we have coffee, we become friends. Fair enough? All right? Look, I hope that this helped you guys. As I learn more, I will share more. I'm excited about where we're going. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm pretty sure I'll come back on live later on in the week because there's so much more to learn in the book. But I will talk to you later. If anybody has any questions, give me a call. I'm going to try to get something to eat now because I'm so hungry. All right, talk to you later.